Thank you so much. I am so blessed. Thank you. I am so blessed tonight, but I also have so many blessings in my life. And especially my home family, but also my Elm Street family and my Walpole family, because we are a family. And I'm so thankful tonight so many people have been able to be here who have moved on from Walpole, but they're still in our hearts, and I know we're in theirs. So I appreciate them taking the time to come, as well as the committee of legions of people who planned this night tonight. At first they were very secretive. In the past week it was really getting a little crazy. They stopped trying to be secretive and would just say to me, get back into your office and don't come out for 20 minutes because it's not for you to hear. And then I try to go visit somewhere else and they're like, no, you're not allowed to go in that room either. So if you need, I said, I have to do work. Well, then call us on the phone, but don't come out of the office. So many special touches, and I know a lot of planning and caring and love went into tonight, and I really, really appreciate it. The whole idea of the media center is incredible, absolutely an incredible honor, and I thank school committee and everybody who was involved in that. A lot has been said tonight about me building the school, and I was there every step of the way, but there were many, many people who helped along the way too. And while we lived during the construction project, those of you who were there with us, it was not fun. And I had to go and tell certain teachers, and some of whom were here tonight, that they needed to move their classroom like 3 times during the school year. That was not a pretty conversation either, but we pulled through and we did it together. At a retirement party, the person who retires, I think, naturally reflects upon their career. And ever since I was a little girl, I knew I wanted to be a teacher. And my daddy built a playroom for my brother and I in the basement with a floor-to-ceiling blackboard, and I could play school and make all the kids, little kids, my brother and his friends. Marie Doherty, who's now a guidance counselor at the high school, lived up the street. She was one of my first students when she was about 5. I'd make them play school with me. And then I went on to Framingham State and got my degree in '76 when there were no jobs to be had in public school anywhere. But I was fortunate enough to get a position in a child care center in Framingham that I had done a student teaching in. And it was a wonderful program. You had to have a bachelor's degree to work there. But the director called me and said, would you like a job? One of the teachers is moving to Maine. And I'm like, yes. And she said, can you start June 1st? And I was graduating May 30th. I'm like, yes. I got off the phone. I was jumping up and down. I'm going to be a teacher. I'm going to be a teacher. My father said, what's the salary? And I said, I don't know. I didn't ask. And he said, is there health insurance? And I said, I don't know. I didn't ask. And he's looking at me like, my daughter, the college graduate, doesn't really know what questions to ask about a job. There was health insurance, and it was a wonderful experience. And in the career path I took, it wasn't what I thought I wanted at the time. I thought I wanted to be a kindergarten or first grade teacher, which is a worthy profession. But I went from there to Head Start, to the Natick schools as a preschool, high school lab teacher in the high school, and then to Walpole, where I found a wonderful home. And as wonderful people who taught me well, I've learned a lot through the years from a lot of people in this room. People tell me now I'm a good writer. Thank you, Betty Fish, wherever you are, because at that point she edited everything, came back with red all over it. And I learned. There she is. I learned along the way, and have just again been blessed by the wonderful colleagues around us. I always have said, I have a plaque in my office talking about in 100 years, it won't matter what size house I have or what my bank account is. It will matter if I made the difference in the life of a child. And I truly believe I have made that difference. But I also have expanded that I hope I've made a difference in the lives of the people I work with. And I've had significant challenges along the way, and you've been there to, as Patty Dunn said one time to me, we are going to love you through this, and if we need to, we're going to pull you through this. And you have. And I've always said if I can use that pain that I've experienced to help other people, then that makes it good. And I think I've been able to do that too. So tonight, so I don't know what the next chapter of my book of life is going to bring. I'm looking forward to something exciting, and it will always include all of you. And just as I've kept relationships with the people that have moved on, I intend to keep relationships with people now too. So we'll see what the next chapter brings. I'm very excited about turning over the reins to Becca. She asked me when she first came she still had not decided about whether to accept the position, and she asked me, what are you looking for in the next principal? And I said to her, I've never done this really in real life. I said, but I feel like I'm turning over my baby for adoption. And it's the right decision for me, and it's the right decision for my school. But I need to know that the person is going to love it and nurture it and take care of it and help it grow and change into the next place it needs to be. And I'm really feeling confident that she's the one who can do that and that you will enjoy working with her. So let's enjoy the party. I'm a little scared about what's going to be said, but I know there's so much love in this room, and know I love you, and I feel so blessed. So thank you. Thank you.